I went to get dressed for a big event the other day and it literally took me an hour. And as I went through this process of throwing on an outfit, looking in the mirror and just not liking it, I realized the problem wasn't the outfits that I was putting together. It was the whole damn wardrobe. My clothes were stale and most of it just wasn't my style anymore. So I decided to take the leap and sell my entire wardrobe to fund my new one. So let me show you guys what I got because I am hyped for the pieces I picked up. 2024 ain't ready for this drip. This is the Broken Planet cargos. Now, honestly, I didn't expect much purchasing these because Broken Planet isn't really known for their pants. Like, this is literally the first pair of cargos they've ever made. But they honestly nailed these things. They look so good. They taper perfectly at the waist. They're great material, 100% cotton, and surprisingly, they're actually pretty affordable. I'm personally wearing a size 30 waist, which is my true to size. And the only thing kind of annoying about this pair of cargos is the branding doesn't have any material on the back. So every time I put my hand in this pocket or my phone, it just kind of scratches it, which just feels a little bit unfinished. But honestly, because they're a wider fit, I think it's perfect for the winter time, which is exactly what I'm going for. If I'm wearing like huge puffer jackets and just jackets in general, you don't want to look huge on the top and tiny underneath. So it's nice to have some wider fit pants. Next up is a pair of cargos I've been wearing non-stop. I almost think these are perfect. They're from Zara. I'm wearing a 30-inch waist, and these are phenomenal for the price tag. Like, they've got a very unique design. Like, yes, they're super baggy. There's like a ton of pockets and zips all over them. They do have adjustable ankle areas, so if, you know, the super wide doesn't go with you, you can always just tighten them up. It has a little piece of material that you can button down. Honestly, anytime I wear these things, I take a picture in them. There's so many people who ask me where I got them from. Next up, we got a little bit of a collab on a piece of clothing, which is, yeah, you don't see that often. It's between Bershka and RAL 7000 Studio. I've literally never shopped from Bershka. However, RAL 7000 Studio is a phenomenal design studio from Italy. They make some incredibly unique and like futuristic like sneaker collaborations. They did one with Adidas. Either way, they did a whole clothing capsule with Bershka, and it's affordable, really well made, and has a very unique design. So these are parachute pants, so they're a lot thinner, kind of nylon material. They're meant to kind of like puff out. They've got this kind of desert camo vibe, so anything with like a tan or beige tone in terms of sneakers is going to go extremely well with these. Now, you can cinch them up around the ankle just in case you want to show off a little bit more of the sneakers or you don't like how they drape over the shoe. They also turn into shorts for some reason, which I don't think is something that I'm ever going to actually use. Final pair of pants is the Represent Initial Joggers. These are kind of winter style sweatpants, but also they're thin enough so that you can just wear them year round. So this is the fog colorway. I went with a size small, obviously because it is a pair of joggers. They're a lot more forgiving when it comes to sizing because you do have just an elasticated waistband. These pants create a really nice look if you want that kind of uninterrupted kind of straight leg look. And the quality, as you know, with Represent, one of my favorite brands, is impeccable. These things are just amazing material and they fit super, super nicely. Moving on to the t-shirts, because you can't build a wardrobe without some fresh tees. So I got this Sail and Brown t-shirt from Summit UK. They make very, very kind of like luxury essentials. This brand is definitely better for some pieces and not the best for others, but their t-shirts have never strayed me wrong. It's thicker and more boxy, so it kind of creates a really nice silhouette when you're wearing it. They've got this chain stitch embroidery on the back, which looks really, really cool. It's relatively affordable for the quality that you're getting. You're not going to be mad whatsoever. I got two t-shirts from them, this gray and blue one. Not as nice as the Sail and Brown color, but it's still the same quality. I just really like the gray and blue mixed together. This one's just a screen print branding, so it's super minimal and simple. It's something that I would use for like layering. Both of these two t-shirts I got in a size medium, which is my true to size. This next tee is from Illicit Bloc, all over black. It actually has puff print, which feels immense in terms of the quality. Like, this puff print is so intricate. So Illicit Bloc is actually a very, very solid brand. They are a little bit more on the pricey side, so it's definitely a brand that I'd only pick up some select pieces from. But their t-shirts are phenomenal quality, 100% cotton, super heavy weight. Another one from Illicit Bloc is a little bit different. They call this one a pullover. It's kind of a combination between like a knit jumper, a sweater, and a t-shirt. Either way, it looks phenomenal, and the material is really, really cool. I didn't expect to like it as much, but the way that it just falls on your body creates a really, really nice look. It's also boxy. I went for a medium in all of these t-shirts. I love this kind of like grungy washed gray color. I think this would go perfectly with like a puffer vest over the top if you're stepping out now because it's freezing outside. Moving on to the hoodies, one of my favorite categories, so you know I had to stock up on some solid hoodies for my new wardrobe. And we're gonna kick it off with Broken Planet. Planet. I picked these up at the same time that I picked up the cargos. Generally speaking, Broken Planet is phenomenal bang for your buck. Like, their hoodies are incredibly premium, very well designed, super great fit, and a somewhat affordable price if you compare it to other like high-end brands. Like, I think this hoodie is about $100, maybe just a little bit more. It's like £100 here in the UK. Now, with Broken Planet, the one thing is you usually get some pretty wild graphics all over it. It's a very graphic forward design. It's made with 100% organic cotton, one of the better hoodies that you can pick up right now. We got Illicit Bloc again. It's a little bit more expensive than a Broken Planet hoodie, but the quality on this hoodie is freaking phenomenal. This thing is super heavyweight. It feels incredibly good. It just feels like a hoodie that could literally last you a lifetime. It's double layered with the hood, so it's a nice big hood that I'd love to wear during the winter time. You have that same puff print that we found on the t-shirt as well, which does feel very, very good. This hoodie I also got in a medium, same as the Broken Planet one. And you can see there's just a little bit of a difference. This one just feels a little bit more heavy, a little bit more substantial, and just great quality overall. Next, I've got the Represent Camo Initial Zip hoodie. This is something that they've kind of elevated from their regular initial line, so it's an upgraded 550 GSM, so a lot heavier. The fit on this is phenomenal. This is a size medium, nice big hood with some embroidery on the top with the R Initial logo. Incredible quality, as you guys know. If you've been around this channel, you know I talk about Represent all the time. It's one of my favorite brands. They make incredible pieces. I'm not typically massive when it comes to camo, but they've done something with this where it just looks really good. I don't know whether it's the actual camo design itself or whether it's just the colors, but it goes phenomenally well with the rest of the wardrobe. I can throw on a bunch of different colors and it just seems to blend in really nice because it's camo, I guess. All right, last one up for hoodies, which this one can almost be classified as a jacket because it's so heavy. The brand is called Sandcastle. They make these incredibly heavyweight hoodies. I think this is like 700 GSM or something. So honestly, it works super well in the wintertime. I can't imagine wearing this in the summer. You would sweat to death. But there is something about the silhouette that this thicker material gives you. Kind of puffs out really nicely. The detail on this for the price point is incredible. You've got embroidery all over it. You've got a clip on the side, which I did think was a little bit weird, but kind of is cool. Super, super good quality. Trust me, if you wanted something different in the hoodie department, this is an incredible piece. They've got a bunch of different colors. I'm actually wearing a small in terms of the sizing, so I do think I should have gone with a medium because it is just a little bit too small. I kind of just wanted to try out to see if I could get a slightly more cropped look, but it does feel a little bit constricting around the shoulders. So yeah, I would definitely stick true to size with this one. Jackets. This is going to be my favorite category to talk about because I've got some bangers. So let's kick it off with probably one of the wildest and coolest pieces of clothing I've ever seen. This is the Buxton aluminum jacket. You heard that right. There's freaking aluminum in this thing. I don't know how they achieved this effect. I know that they used aluminum in this, how they kind of wove it into the material. It still baffles me, but it has this kind of crinkled metallic look, which I've just never seen on any other clothing item in my life. Now, the actual puffer jacket itself is phenomenal in terms of fit. I went with a size medium and it is super big. It's super puffy. It is a very, very puffy jacket, but I kind of like the way that that looks. You may want to go with a slightly baggier silhouette in terms of your pants with this jacket because it is so big. Very, very big hood, which is cool when it's like cold outside and you want to throw that hood on. It's almost like you sink into the back. It's like your head is in its own bedroom. The zip goes all the way up to like the bottom of your chin. So again, just perfect for here in the UK where it's freezing right now. Now, the one big caveat with this jacket is that it's extremely expensive. Buxton in general is very, very pricey. And I did pick this up when it was the Black Friday sale. Something a little bit more affordable, which really surprised me. Might be one of the most surprising pieces in this entire video. It's the Kai puffer jacket. Now, if you've never heard of Kai, it's Kylie Jenner's brand. Now, I didn't even know she had a brand until my girlfriend was looking on there and I saw this puffer jacket and I was like, damn, I think I could actually rock that. Not to mention that the price was actually very reasonable for a puffer jacket. I think I paid like £130. So obviously with that price tag, I wasn't really expecting too much in terms of quality, but when I got this in, it was, I mean, it's phenomenal quality. For the price tag, the material feels really, really nice. And then I found out that Entire Studios designed her her entire jacket collection, which makes a lot of sense because a lot of the stuff on her website looked very familiar. If you don't know Entire Studios, it's actually a brand that was started by 2 previous Yeezy designers. The only thing is I got a size large, which I shouldn't have. I should have definitely sized down to a medium because this is just slightly too big for me. Got adjustability around the waist so you can kind of crop it up. Got some hidden zip pockets. It's got a massive hood, like so big that it might even look a little bit ridiculous. Now that hood is removable, especially when you do it up properly and like, you know, close the neck off. It literally looks like you've got like a pumpkin on your head. Next up for jackets, we're going back to the RAL 7000 Studio and Bershka collab because I got their puffer vest. This one comes with a hood, so that's actually super convenient. Very versatile. I actually don't have any puffer vests like this that have a hood. Now, like the rest of the collection, it's actually reasonably priced, so you don't normally get to have, you know, high-end designers designing for affordable pieces. So it's quite rare, and I really like the whole color scheme of the entire collection. This thing is phenomenal. You've got adjustability around the waist, got some hidden pockets in the side, which feel really nice on the inside, some kind of fuzzy material. Either way, I went for a size medium, which fits me pretty much perfectly. I don't think I would size up. Stay true to size on this one. We got some Entire Studio pieces, which you may recognize from the channel because I bought it a while back, but it wasn't my size. Now this is the actual correct size. Either way, this thing is definitely unique in terms of design. It's like a fleece, but it's super boxy and puffy, like it's very cropped. And I think it kind of looks best when you have a hoodie on underneath, and it really looks like something from Yeezy Season 9. It's incredible quality. You do have the ability to adjust the waist if you wanted to. I feel like it's, you know, it's fine how it is. Got a size medium for reference. I freaking love this thing. If you wanted something a little bit more unique to throw and try on in your wardrobe, I think this is a great piece. Last up for Entire Studios is their W2 bomber. This thing is incredible. I like pretty much everything about it, so much so that it's the most expensive piece in this entire new wardrobe of mine. And trust me, I normally would not spend this amount of money on a jacket, but I liked it so much, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to pull the trigger. Now, I went with the size small because some of their other jackets have been super oversized, and this turns out to fit me pretty much perfectly. It's extremely cropped, so keep that in mind. It literally just meets my waist. Again, I'm 5'8". Incredible quality. I think it's 100% cotton kind of canvas material on the outside, so it feels pretty stiff and like it's durable. It's got this really nice kind of washed black effect. Hidden pockets on the inside, really nice cuffing. We got another bomber jacket. This time it's from a brand called Cernucci. Now, this is a brand that I've never tried before, so I was really kind of in the dark at what this would be like. Either way, this looks so good on the website that I was like, hell, I'll try it out. And it turns out it's actually solid. It's kind of like a puffer bomber. I gotta be layering up, and I think this is a perfect jacket to throw on either by itself because it's definitely padded and insulated enough, or with a hoodie on underneath so you could have the hood kind of coming out, which I think would be a really nice look. Now, the material on it is kind of like faux leather, so it's not real leather. I think it's polyurethane, but it feels really, really nice. Like, it feels soft to the touch. Now, this is a size medium. I think it fits pretty well. It's a nice jacket, and honestly, for the price tag, it's definitely not bad, especially when you compare it to other jackets in this price category. This wardrobe is a work in progress, so this is just kind of like the foundation of my new style moving into 2024. If you like these kind of videos, then let me know down in the comment section. If you want to check out another video, click over there because YouTube is recommending that one to you. I mean, YouTube says it's a banger. Those are not my words.